Hey everybody, dude here. I've been making a mistake and it's so frustrating because I know better. Let me try and explain. My son, Dallin, sent me a podcast. It was a Tony Robbins podcast, 30-minute little clip of him talking about, basically control your mind, control your life. And I know this stuff, and it's so frustrating when you start something new. And like I said the other day, the adversary always tries to derail you. Doesn't matter, you set a goal, you want to eat better, and next thing you know, someone brings some donuts to work, or it just doesn't matter. Whatever it is, life always tries to get in the way of you doing what is going to help you reach your goals or to accomplish some sort of a success. So this little podcast just reminded me that, I'm the author of my thoughts, no one else. That repetition is the mother of belief. So the more we hear things, the more likely we are to believe something. And it's like that with everything in life, but it's especially true when it's our own self-talk. And there's that voice in your head, in my head, that is like constantly trying to bring you down. There's an old saying, it said something like, if you don't control your thoughts, don't worry, the world will. And whether you want to call that some sort of spiritual world, the universe, just human nature, whatever it is that you believe, I've just found it to be true. If I don't purposely control my self-talk, control my thoughts, tell myself good things about myself, who's gonna love me if I don't, right? And really, can anyone really love you unless you love yourself first? Can you really give proper love unless you love yourself first? I think not. So I found myself in the last few days, even on these videos, complaining a little bit, and you end up in a kind of a poor me cycle. And I find my brain saying things like, you're not good enough, or, you can't do it, or, I know what to do, but will I really do it this time? I don't know. I don't think so, because you've quit so many times before, right? But like Tony Robbins said in this little snippet, it's like, you're the one that has to tell yourself all these things. So I am the one who has to say, I know that I can do this. I know that I'm powerful. If you want to have confidence, you have to behave and act like someone who's confident. And then, through repetition, your brain starts to buy in, starts to believe those things about yourself, about myself. So that's kind of the thought that I've been processing on all afternoon, is that I have to tell myself, good things about myself so that I can buy in. And once you buy in, and then you start with that daily repetition of controlling your thoughts and doing all those things, well, then guess what? Then other habits come too. Other habits of, like I said, whether it's lifting a weight, doing repetitions to build that muscle. Nobody lifts one weight and all of a sudden they got biceps. You know what I mean? It takes 12 weeks to 6 months to have a phenomenal transformation of your physical body, well, of your mental state, and in other aspects of your life. It might take some time. It might take me some time. So I don't expect to be perfect today, but it's good. It's a good reminder. I'm catching myself in moments of weakness, having that self-doubt, having that maybe that lack of drive. Here's another one. I came home, I was all fired up, I was pissed off. I'm like, oh man, I know this stuff, dude. Gotta control the gray space. got to put something in good to get something good out. And I was all fired up. Then I got home and I was tired. I was like, I don't really want to make a video. I don't want to go on a walk. But I re-listened to part of it and I just said to myself, okay, consistency and repetition is what matters. So here I am on a little walk. Again, beautiful scenery all around me. Very grateful for where I live. And here I am putting in forth a little bit of effort, telling myself, I know I can do this. I know I can achieve the things that I want to achieve. I know that I can control my thoughts. I can focus on the things I can control while letting go of the rest. And that I can succeed in my endeavors one little step at a time. So that's it for today. Those are my thoughts. I'm out on a walk. I'm doing something positive, and we'll make it a great today and even better tomorrow. See you later. Peace.